Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm real excited to show you some 7mm cartridges. So let me just switch the camera around. I'm going to show you what we're going to compare today. We're going to look at the 280 Ackley Improved, and then we're going to compare it to the 7mm Remington Magnum. We're going to look a little bit about these histories of these cartridges, the ballistics, and how they compare to each other, and which one is the better 7mm cartridge. Let's first look at the 280 Ackley Improved. This cartridge was created in 1957. It's a very popular Wildcat cartridge, all the way up until Nosler introduced it as a factory offering in 2008. And out of all the Ackley Improved cartridges, this one is the most successful and probably has the best performance bump out of all the Ackley Improves. So what this is a 280 Remington that the wall has been straightened, so there's not as much taper. So as you can look at the base of this cartridge, 0.469, and then at the end, only 0.454. And then it has a 40-degree shoulder, which is extremely steep. And what this does is it gives you about 50 to 100 feet per second more performance than the 280 Remington. So let me just show you the difference between, say, the 280 Ackley Improved and, well, I don't have a 280 Remington, but I do have a 270 Winchester, which uses the exact same case as the 280 Remington. It's just neck down to 270 instead of 280. And so what's been improved with it is you can see the taper in this. So the base is a bit thicker, or wider, not thicker, than the shoulder. And then you have this not as sharp shoulder. And so this is really the main difference, is that you get a little bit more powder capacity when you straighten the wall, and you get that sharper shoulder angle. Now, looking in the Nosler handbook, we're just going to look at the performance. So with a 150 grain bullet, you're getting velocities well over 3,000 feet per second. And in fact, with 7828, you can get 3,100 feet per second, which that is quick. Really close to a 7mm Remington Magnum performance in a smaller, non-belted case. Let's go ahead and look at the 160. You're going to get, almost mid 3,000 feet per second. And the bullet that I really wanted to look at today to compare with the 7mm Rem Mag, the 168 long range, it tops out mid 2,900 feet per second. So you could get probably around 2,950, maybe a little more. But that's really impressive numbers. Now let's look at the most popular 7mm cartridge in America. This is the 7mm Remington Magnum. Remington introduced this officially in 1962. What it is a 338 Win Mag case, or even if you want to think of it as a 264 Win Mag case, and it's necked to 7mm. And so it fits a standard length action at, the case is 2.5 inches, and then the cartridge overall length fits well within that 30-06 standard action length. And so it's very popular for very good reasons. It provides very solid performance, but it doesn't punish you too much, like maybe the 300 Win Mag or one of the Weatherby cartridges. So let's go ahead and look at the performance of this cartridge. All right, switching books, we are looking at the 7mm Rem Mag with a 150 grain bullet, and Nosler says you can get this going 3,200 feet per second. Pretty darn good for a 150 grain bullet. Let's go ahead and switch pages. The 160, you should get, 3,000, almost 3,100 feet per second. And then the bullet I wanted to look at, comparing it to the 280 AI, 168 long range, and it tops out a little over 3,000 feet per second. So it gives you roughly 50 to 75 feet per second advantage over a 280 AI. Let's see what the 280 Ackley can do downrange. So this is with a 168 grain AccuBond long range with a really good BC of 0.616 and a muzzle velocity of 2950. So it's moving. It gives you the energy of 3247 at the muzzle. Let's see how it does downrange. Out to 400 yards, it's still going 23 plus 100 feet per second, and energy is almost 2100 foot-pounds with only 24.3 inches of drop. Now let me go ahead and see how far we can go before this hits 1500 foot-pounds. And let me zoom out or pan out. You're going to get out to almost 700 yards. Pretty awesome performance from the 280 AI. The drop at 700 yards, 105.1 inches. So yeah, this cartridge you could consider as a do-it-all cartridge in North America. Now let's look at the classic 7mm Rem Mag downrange with that same bullet, the 168 AccuBond long range, and when reloaded with a muzzle velocity of 3,000 feet per second, your energy is at 3358. And let's take this out to 400 yards. It's going 2,400 feet per second, so just a little bit quicker, again, than the 280 AI. And then energy, it's about 80 foot-pounds more. And then it's going to have about a 1 inch less drop. So 23.3 inches of drop instead of over 24 inches. Let's take this out to 700 yards like we did the 280. And you're going to get a little bit quicker at 2,000 feet per second. Energy, again, it's about 70 foot-pounds more at 1,500 foot-pounds. And then it has about a 4-inch advantage with drop. So again, they're very close. All right, in summary, which cartridge do I think is the better 7mm? It really depends on what you want. The 280 Ackley Improved is pretty awesome. It's more efficient than a 7mm Remington mag. It doesn't have the belt, so for those that don't like belts, this is a great cartridge for you. So, great performance. Some of the downsides for this cartridge is it's kind of a niche cartridge. It's not available in as many rifles as the 7mm Remington mag, and it's going to be harder to find ammo in general for the 280 Ackley Improved, at least harder than the 7mm Remington mag. So which one would you guys pick? For me, I'm kind of leaning towards the 280 Ackley Improved. I just think it's kind of a cool, unique cartridge that not a lot of people have. So I would probably pick the 280 AI, but you really can't go wrong with either one. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you have a great day.